Mr. Leo just pointed out, and I think it's a given fact that the tax base is leaving Shreveport. As mayor, how can you be more than not only an administrator, but an inspirational leader to people on both sides of the economic coin, i.e., how do you convince the people who are well off to stay, and how do you convince the people who are less well off that there's still hope?
I think that this election is big for our city. If you look at most of the people that are going to be mobile and moving around to other cities, you're talking about college graduates and you're talking about younger people that really don't have deep roots in the city. If you have a mayor that is a millennial, someone who's younger, someone who understands those trends, we send a signal out to the United States in November that Shreveport is a young, vibrant city. That will attract people to our city, which is needed. Under the current administration, we've lost 5,000 residents. We cannot afford, considering how dependent our economy is on taxing, we cannot afford to continue losing people. We need somebody who's going to go out, show the United States that we are open for business, that we want young people to be coming to our city, and to do that, we need to also develop amenities, like make sure our downtown is robust and make sure our downtown has, various things with entertainment. There isn't a city around the country that you can point to that's growing that doesn't have a fun downtown. Young people want to work downtown, they want to get groceries downtown, they want to play downtown, and we need to have young leadership in our city to show that we're open for business.
Stephen Jackson.
Thanks. And Erin, I just want to say, because I have your email, you got the email about the opportunity zones and what the state has said, so something's not right. Okay. To answer your question, is how do you convince the person who is well-to-do and inspire hope for that person who is sort of Shreveport. 40% of Shreveport and Caddo Parish lives either at poverty or below the poverty line. We have to be able to articulate to our business owners and our business community that we're all tied together. We're all interconnected. We cannot continue. The Titanic didn't sink from the top, it sunk from the bottom. And we have to come to the understanding that we all have to work together. This doesn't mean we have to give anything away, but we do have to let folks know that there is hope. We have to give folks an opportunity to have home ownership. We have to give individuals an opportunity to have a job. We have to invest in universal pre-K, but we also have to provide the incentives for individuals who are willing to say, look, do I want to invest in Shreveport right now? Why would I put down capital and make that investment in this company now, or should I look to Texas? We have to be able to willing to go in and provide those incentives, those tax abatements when they're meaningful and create jobs. And we have to be able to let everyone know that we're all in this together. And so as a mayor, you have to be the person who brings everyone together and say, Shreveport is going to sink or swim. We're going to sink or swim together.
Leo Savage.
The question, the wealthy and the needy. Basically, we've got, for people who are comfortable now, I think they need transparency. I think that we're not transparent now. People pay taxes. That's an investment into our city. And right now we're not getting a return on our investment. So I think to be more transparent, to have at least a quarterly state of the city report should be in order. You call a press conference and this is what we've done. People don't know what they've done because we all live inside our boxes, our phones, our TVs. We don't know what happened in Cedar Grove. We don't know what happened in Southern Trace. Nobody knows this. So we have to make sure we communicate that properly. On the needy side, we have to go out and develop jobs. We have to, again, the mentorship program where we can go in their neighborhoods and start helping them. I believe that they're going to see hope. They're going to see inspiration. That's what a true leader does.
Mayor Tyler?
Okay, thank you so much. And let me just tell you, I do agree that we all sink up. We rise together, or we all sink together. And what we've done in this administration, what we will continue to do, and where we will go next is to make sure that we're being effective, efficient, and that we are getting things done. Now, also, we have shown that we can reduce property taxes. We reduced property taxes over the past 3 years by 6.05 mils. So those people who own a lot of property know that we are being effective and efficient in using the resources that we have. Also, those that are below the poverty level. We have actually seen, on an average, a drop in unemployment since I've been mayor from 7.9% on an average to 4.7%. And so let me tell you, that means that we've created a lot of jobs in Shreveport for those that are below. We've also been able to go out and bring in resources so that those working parents, single parents, every single day who have to work 2 or 3 jobs will have affordable and they'll have quality homes to live in. We've just finished doing some of that, and we will be putting those homes in place for those folks who really need that hand up.
And finally, Mr. Jim Talaferro.
Yeah, one of the things that's going to be our strength in 5 or 10, 15 years is millennials. You know, I've spoken. Thank you, Adrian. I've spoken with numerous millennials. That's going to get me all day long. In that, you know, you're right. They want to work, play, worship right in one specific area. They don't like pockets. You know, one of the things that we can also look for is how we build our infrastructure. The infrastructure that we have currently is not conducive to, you know, the people that are going to inherit our city. You know, the bike paths, the walk paths, and so forth, they don't connect. They just end. And so we know that a millennial riding a bike that is a utilitarian is going to spend more money downtown than someone driving a car. If you take the average parking spot, you have one person contributing to the economy. You remove that parking spot, put bike racks in there, you have possibly 10 to 12 people generating, you know, stimulating the economy. As far as, I agree, we're all in this together, and together we can rebuild and revitalize Shreveport.